Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Satisfactory. We have... Ooh, he's quite loud. Anyway, yes, so we are making reasonably good progress, I feel. We now have a setup over there to make all of the iron ingots that, well, I was going to say that we'll ever need. We'll probably end up boosting production over there sooner or later. I'm standing on top of our big lookout tower. I have changed the walkway, so rather than the circling stairs going up, I now have an actual ramped walkway with railings that I have, of course, coloured, my signature blue. So today we are going to get started by actually making some stuff. So I need to be all the way over there. Down we go. Okay, so we have 4 lines of iron ingots at 1 per second. Now, if I... let's just start off, I think, by throwing down a constructor. Let's put it there. And actually, let's go and check the recipes. So, iron plates, they take 30 per minute. So, I'd actually need to split it again. And they produce 15 iron plates per minute. Alternatively, rods, they take 15 per minute. And also spit out 15 per minute. So, each of these can split to 2 machines that make plates, or 4 machines that make rods. Okay, so what I'm thinking, if I come across to about here, and let's make a constructor there, next to a constructor, next to a constructor. Unfortunately, these are slightly wider than the foundations. That's actually quite annoying. Maybe I need to go further that way. Hang on. Basically, I want 6 in a row. Okay, so I've actually decided to put them going sideways like this. And then what we're going to do... wait, I can't count. I only need 5. I'll leave the 6 there. So this one here, that's not what I want, this is what I want, is going to come along this way. Right to the end, or actually not to the very end. Actually, let's start from this side. I feel as though that's going to work slightly better for me. Is that going to be enough? I'll make it enough. Let's move that. Okay, so that line on the end is going to feed these 2 machines here. So I want a splitter in line with... So I want the input facing me, and I want it in line with that. Where's a good place to put it on the grid? That'll do. And then a belt from there coming out of there. Oh. Okay, let's not stand in the belt when we make it. And there. That belt is going to come all the way from here. We'll have a little bit of a shimmy. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to have another there. Have I left myself enough space here? It might be a bit tight. That's the wrong place anyway. I actually want it in front of this one. No. How far out did I bring that one? to that line. So there. And then coming in there. Then that will come along to there, and then shimmy from that one. And then this line here is going to split, so I need a splitter. I'll have it there. And then this line is going to come into this last one here. Yeah, that's not going to work. Bit more space. That'll do. Okay, and then encroaching others clearance. Do we need to come out a bit further? Encroaching? Encroaching what? There we go. Okay, and we just need to hook that up. Okay, so we have 5 machines. That's not very neat. Maybe I should bring that one out a bit more. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring this splitter out a little bit further so we don't have it phasing through that splitter there. Okay. Alright, get rid of these extra poles that are just sitting around. Okay, so that gives us 5, so we need to, of course, colour these guys. And we'll power them in a second. And then my thinking is, we now have, so this is where I got the 6 from, we have enough iron ingots left over for 6 constructors making rods. So I will put those, yeah, I'll put those on another floor above, I think. Okay, so I now have 6 constructors up here, and I have 2 belts over here. So this belt here is coming from the leftmost iron ingot production, and then what is coming out of the other part of this splitter is coming up a little bit of spaghetti-ish, but it comes up and comes to this one. So this one is carrying 60 per minute, and this one is carrying 30. So for the one that is carrying 30, I want this to feed the last 2 machines over here. So if I put a splitter lined up like that, I believe that's straight. That looks reasonably straight. And from there to there, but that is not straight. Let's do that again. Okay, that's the line I want it on. Let's try that again. From there to there, there into there, from there to... It doesn't look like I'm going to get that nice and square, but it can just go around like that. Okay, and then on this line here, I need another sort of a whole row of splitters actually, lined up with that belt. So I want one there, I want one there, and there. And then that one goes into there, that one goes into there, oop. That one goes into there, that one goes into there, and then all the way along here. Okay, and then splooge, 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 splooge. Okay. So, now I just need to configure and power these. So these ones up the top, these are all making iron rods. And the ones underneath, oh, I can get rid of this extra pillar, I don't need that. Not that one. These ones are all making iron plates. as for power, we'll do something quite similar. We'll hook them up in pairs. So if I put a power pole, I'm on a belt there to power those two, and there to power those two, and this one is just going to be a little bit lonely on the edge. And then I need to get back upstairs. And we'll do the same kind of thing up here, if I can fit them in. Okay. I might have to come out a little bit further. Maybe we'll put the power poles over here instead. Okay, now I need to find a vantage point I can use to hook everything up. We should be able to do something like that from up this cliff. Oh, if I can get up the cliff. There we go. Oh, more importantly, there we go. Okay, you up to you, you up to you, you up to you, and so on. Okay, so everything is hooked up to power. I just need to squirt that one. And then to actually turn them all on, I need to hook this power line to that one. And you watch my power die almost instantly. There we go. But it works if we have enough power. Of course, all of these need outputs as well. So we are making a belt and a half of iron rods and a belt and a quarter of plates, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we need mergers along this side. That's a foundation, that's a splitter, that's a merger. So we need these to line up. Okay. And in fact, I think I want this one to... That was not the button I wanted to press, but I think I want this one to actually face that way. Okay, so on this side we'll have belts going in that way and that way, and then along here these will all feed directly into their mergers. You want to come along there, and then these two will have output belts that, let's take them down this way. That doesn't look straight. That's better. And then this one as well. Okay, we'll do something similar for these guys. Okay, so we have this one here is a full belt of rods, so that's going to probably go onto my production line. This one is a half, so let's see, what do I want, how do I want to do this? Because what I want is I want at least some of these to go into a storage, so that way I have a place that's not part of my starter base that I can go to just pick up plates and rods. What I'm thinking is, yeah, okay, on the bottom line I'm going to have another, no, this one's going to be a splitter actually. Okay, and then that belt will go from there to there. That one will join the output over there. But then over here, let's have a storage container. Let's nestle it in there. So that way we'll fill up the storage container there. Let's put another storage container right next to it. And then we need a way of... how shall I do this? Okay, this is perhaps a little messy. I just need somewhere I can show you what's happening. But I think what I've got should work. So, these two, they feed into a merger together, and then they go straight into a splitter, which needs colouring. That splitter puts any that it can, I guess, onto this merger, which then feeds down into the main line, and then any extra, they go down into that storage container. Much the same that this one feeds any extra into that storage container. They need colouring as well. Okay, so now I have iron plate and iron rod production. Kind of. I do need quite a bit of power. So let me head back to the main base. I will get power working again, and then we'll come back and make sure that this is actually working. Okay, power is sorted. I've filled everything up with biofuel, and I've added a couple of extra biomass burners as well. Let's turn the power on and see if it holds. Ka-chunk! Yes, that seems to be holding. Let's see if it continues to hold. It seems to be doing well. Let's go and have a look at the new factory and see if it's working. Oh, also, I built this. This is looking promising. So we got full belts of rods and plates, and we should be collecting a little bit in each of these. Yes. Okay. Right. Now, the things we actually need to make for the space elevator are reinforced iron plates and rotors. So reinforced iron plates, they're made of iron plates and screws. Let me throw down a thing. I actually need some rotors to make that. Can I handcraft a couple of rotors? Oh, I can handcraft 3 of them. What do I need? What am I short on? I am short on screws. That's easy. Okay, now can I throw down an assembler? Yes. No, I need modular frames for these as well. How many was it? 3 modular frames. Modular frames are made of reinforced iron plates and rods, so I need more screws. Okay, there we go. So this is just so we can have a look at the recipe times. So that takes... So it can take up to 240 screws per minute. Sorry, 120, I don't know why I doubled that. But the belt only goes at 60. So at best, this can run at half speed. Okay. Which is very slow. Let's have a look at the rotors. This can only run even slower. Okay, just looking at the ratios, because this can only run at half speed, it can only use 10 iron plates per minute, which is, which should be able to be covered, in fact, just by one of these. Yeah, that makes 15 per minute. So this extra one on the end, I might just have feed straight into one of these guys making plates. As for a screw machine, again, because of belt speed, this can only run at 2/3 capacity, which means it will only use 10 iron rods per minute. So, from a similar reasoning, yeah, just one machine making iron rods will be enough to make a full belt of screws. Okay, I have some ideas. This will take me a little bit of time, so let me build this first and then I'll come back and explain what I've decided to do. Okay, so quite a bit of rearranging here. So let me see, what is new? I got rid of the storage chests. These last two rod assemblers, they feed directly into screw, not assemblers, constructors. They feed directly into screw constructors, which then come down and then into these assemblers here. The last plate constructor, which you can't see because it's on the bottom floor, that just feeds directly into this constructor, and then the full belt of rods goes into a splitter, the rest of which doesn't go anywhere yet, but it comes down here and into this assembler. And one of those assemblers is making reinforced iron plates, and the other is making I guess that was a bit high. Rotors, which is what we need. So, I think all I need to do is that, and things will start turning on. Hopefully my starter base is pretty much completely shut down at the moment, so we should be good for power. In fact, everything was pretty much shut down, so yeah, this will shoot up fairly fast, I imagine. But yeah, we're getting fully compressed belts of screws, because those constructors simply can't output fast enough onto belts. Then I just need to feed these guys over into the space elevator, and we should be done. Let's just make sure that they're both working first. So this guy is slowly filling up full of screws. This guy is not getting any screws. Oh, just because they haven't got there yet. Okay. So, yeah, I'll make sure that they are both working, and then we'll start making some long belts, I guess. Okay, reinforced iron plates is working. Reminds me of, what's it called? Is it Atlas at the Large Hadron Collider? One of the particle detectors there anyway. And this one, that is working. Okay, let's get some belts going. Okay, there we go. Now it's just a case of waiting for the stuff to get here, and I will double check it was actually reinforced iron plates and rotors. Good. So we need 50 rotors, 75 plates, and they're starting to come through now. I can help out a little bit with the rotors. Yeah, so this might take a little bit of time, so I think I will do the waiting between episodes. Next episode, we'll start off by launching the space elevator and having a look and seeing what that gives us. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.